Hey everybody, it's Clone Productions VG here once again, and unfortunately it's just Sam by himself, because at the moment, actually, Daniel is almost out of the country. He's out of the province, because I'm Canadian, eh? So is Daniel. But let's get started. So we're going to do gathering resources, and let's actually just wait. Because we've started on a new name. See, Clone Productions, Clone P, which is for Productions, and then VG. I just want to see if everything, so everything, I used to have all these finished, so, let's get started.
Give a Wookiee bantha meat and they'll eat for a day. Teach a Wookiee to hunt bantha and they'll eat for a lifetime. Gathering resources, including metal, food, nova crystals, and carbon, critical to the colony's survival. I will endeavor to help Akititus and his son Chewbacca gain this success.
Alrighty ho. So Qui-Gon Jinn is going to help the Wookiee colonies eat banthas for a lifetime. No, just kidding. So learn how to gather resources with Qui-Gon Jinn's help. Gather 200 food, 100 carbon, 50 ore, and 50 nova crystals. So let's click on the intelligence button as it tells us to do. Steer into the camp until Chewbacca arrives. You don't want your Wookers caught fighting Gundarks alone. Yeah, Wookers. Okay. Don't let workers stand idle. If they stop working, give them something else to do. Because we don't like lazy bums who do nothing because they're lazy. Look in the lower right corner for the objectives button. This will tell you what you've accomplished and what you still need to do. Advanced tips, click on the objectives button to remind yourself of objectives, intelligence, and reconnaissance data. So let's go to the reconnaissance. The river cuts us off from the east, so to this side, and an impenetrable forest blocks to the west, so that way. Luckily, we don't need to travel far to find the resources we need, so that's just giving us a hint. Everything is close to us.
Gather 200 food, 100 carbon, 50 nova crystals, and 50 ore. Begin, click one word. Now, begin gathering food from Muja Food Book on the right place.
Okay, so what I forgot to explain is that if you have a worker and there is a resource around, which would be trees, animals, fruit, fish, nova crystals, which we have not seen, and ore. When we see those, there we go, that's better. So there's our miniature map right there, as Qui-Gon just said. Oops. Okay, so to get food, it's just the same as if this was a fight like Chewbacca. Right-click on the enemy, which would be the Muja fruit bush, at the moment, or anything that's a resource. So yeah. Okay, so as Qui-Gon Jinn saying, it's explaining these things right here. This is the leave game and stuff like that. This is the options bar, I guess. This is the objectives bar. This is the chat, but because we're not doing multiplayer, and nobody can really talk to us. Oh. So what he's saying, so right here, there's the command center. I'm trying to ignore Qui-Gon Jinn because he's talking over me. It's right here, this is our command center. This is what starts off our colony. Dang. The good fishing season tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Wookers. So I think this is what the title of this video is going to be. Oh. Did I just get like 5 food? Really? Fuck. Yeah, it's pretty much command center. This is what starts off your entire colonization.
get the job done. If any workers are idle worker button will flash below the minimum.
This button right here, idle worker button.
Any workers who aren't pulling their weight.
So you click this button. If it's flashing red, it'll tell you if any workers aren't doing their job. So then you click that, and it'll bring you over to them. So, just as an example, stop working. This red button flashes, so you click it, or let's just say I'm over here. You see that worker is not working? It'll just teleport you right to them. So now we're just gonna pretty much just wait while they harvest food, which is so exciting. So let's go over here.
Workers aren't trained
Oh,
like humans.
great.
They can be vulnerable to attacks.
No.
When workers are in trouble, they can run to the command center for shelter. They can even shoot at invaders from the command. Let's try a drill. Click on the command center. Now click on the activate alert features button. Workers can shelter at the command center.
So pretty much, what Qui-Gon Jinn just told us was a lie. Because you can click, if you click the alarm button, if you do click the alarm button, any defense buildings, because this is not the entire everything of this Star Wars game, there's more. What else is that? So if there's like a turret right here, this guy right here would garrison into that turret instead of walking to the command center. So they'll go into the nearest defense building, I should say. Okay, so that should be...
Trying to gather carbon. Carbon creates Duraplasm.
So carbon is created for making Duraplast. I totally believe you, Qui-Gon. Guess what, Qui-Gon? It's a trap. No, just kidding. Yep, so, I'm just relaxing here. Oh, look at that. Chewbacca's here. Great. Gundarks are approaching. Ugh. Alrighty, ho. No, get into the... God. Oh, look what we found here. We found some Nova Crystals, but we'll get back to those later. Oh no, Gundarks! Ah! So we're gonna go kill these Gundarks, because they're bums. Look at that, they suck. They're just like not doing anything. They're like getting destroyed. Oh, now Chewbacca is gonna like be an epic win. There, see? Easy as pie. His Gundarks suck. Look at this. Look at the carnage. They're dead at my hand. I'll walk on their graves. Oh, look at this. Oh, whoa. No, stop. Wow. It needed repairing. Okay, so. Okay. So apparently we're going to get Nova Crystals last, because they suck. So ore. This is the main, it's mainly used for defense buildings and purposes, and there are things called fortresses that we'll later encounter, and you would use them for that, and for making turrets and stuff and walls. So this should be enough actually, right when all these guys finish. Because it just said that we needed 50. So when he finishes, we're gonna go get the Nova. Right. So let us go. We'll get some Nova Crystals.
Found some Nova Crystals. These are a valuable commodity used as currency throughout the galaxy. We'll need 50 Nova Crystals to go any further.
pretty much, Nova Crystals are like the money of the Star Wars Society. So you think, like, we have our paper cash here in Canada, and in America you guys got your credit cards and your what are they called? They're like the mint, I guess. I don't know. Huh. Like the coins. There we go, coins there. You guys got your coins, and us Canadians, we have our paper with the faces on it. And we also have the coins. We have the penny, which just went out of circulation because it sucks. Alright. So we've just finished. No, yeah. So Qui-Gon Jinn's like, oh, you've done so well. Most impressive. But you're not a Jedi yet. Yeah. Okay. So, as you can see, we now have 5 left, which would be building an army, researching technology, exploration and transportation, allies and Jedi, and the battle for Lars Prime. So, as you can see, what we have here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, these would go in chronological order. So, like, with Darth Vader, we start after the Battle of Yavin, and with Princess Leia, we go to Forced to Crash Land. Oh, so we're on Krant. We start on Krant. And with Chewbacca, we start on Kashyyyk, so we liberate Kashyyyk, which means we save it. Princess Leia in the New Republic. Vader's search for the rebels, so for the entire thing he's like, find rebels. 9 was he was in the Battle of Naboo. So he's in the subjugation of Naboo, so they're taking Naboo over and stuff. And then Boss Nass and the Battle for Independence of Naboo. So the first 3 are about the history, and then the last 4 are about the current, I suppose, like episode 1. Then if we go back again, we'll see episode 1 campaigns. So if we go here, we will see that we have the Confederacy and the Galactic Republic. Now, if you can't tell, everything is labeled 1 and 2. So it's supposed to suggest that that's the order that you played in. And that's the order that we will do it. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and as I've explained more in this video than in the last video, I'd like to say thank you again, and hope you weren't bored by the action that we've seen with the gathering of the resources by the Wookers. And see you guys later. Thanks, and goodbye.